Yeah, I know a lot of people were asking about a week ago. The Evo things are happening, and there's a lot of stuff that we do every single Evo between like meetups and events, and I've been coordinating with the Evo guys this year, and we've been trying to have this big discussion with me, JJ, and the guys, because JJ's like the coordinator at every single Evo. She's the one that's like running behind the scenes, and I'm trying to make sure everyone's happy, and the dudes are always there. So we have a pretty big Evo announcement. And the announcement is that we're not going to be going to Evo this year.
It's a good reason.
We have a good reason
why we can't go. So, you want to say it? Why we're not going?
Absolutely worse. Thank you. Me and Jessica are going to be parents right around that time frame.
Baby.
So everyone called it. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day and we're able to say it. I'm going to be a dad and JJ's going to be a mom. And we're expecting like literally right around Evo weekend, like right after.
In August.
In August. So yeah, it's happened. A lot of everyone's like, it should have happened earlier. And you know what? Things just work out. Like things just happen the way they do. And I really feel that like us finding out that it did happen and getting confirmation of it, it was like, holy hell. It's literally perfect, like perfect time frame for us in terms of moving, in terms of having the family support that we need and all that stuff. Yeah, it has happened. I'm going to be joining Kenny. I'm going to be the second dad of Yo Video Games. Simmons and Steve are right after. I swear they're right. They're coming soon. Within the next 3 months, some crazy stuff is going to happen. We don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl yet, but really close to finding out. But yeah, it's funny, like weird, like story-wise. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to finish this thought process, but thank you, everybody. I see everyone's being extremely supportive. We've always thought, like ever since we were together, that we always wanted a boy. But the funny thing is that once it actually happened and you start reflecting on the entire thing of whether or not it's going to be a boy or a girl or, it starts to become okay, right? We start to think like, oh no, but what if we have a girl? We're going to have more and more and more kids? It didn't really happen like that. Like as soon as it becomes a reality, your brain sort of, holy crap. Thank you, Bandcamp Ray. As soon as that happens, your brain sort of changes and you're just like happy, right? You're cool with either way of things happening, and you put yourself in a situation whether or not you had a boy, whether or not you had a girl. And it becomes different. It's weird how we were like very adamant about this for quite a long time. Yeah, the chat is losing their minds. Thank you, everybody.
The chat is going so fast, I can't read it.
There was a lot of like why I was feeling kind of burned out, you know, around, yes, I'm pregnant, around January, February. And it was because of like all of this, and it was, you know what, well, we wanted to take a vacation like right around this time frame to like prevent me from getting burned out, and then we find out this happens. I'm like, well, that's not happening. So now it's like, I need to do something about this. Like this is a good sign of me to move forward on like the YouTube and get some help with the YouTube channel. And JJ's even noticed like quality of life for Max has been significantly better ever since I started getting some help on the YouTube channel and having someone, you know, else take over some of the video editing or a lot of the video editing.
It's also been better on my health and mental state.
I know, and I'm able to be with her as much as possible. Not just like nurturing cravings or being there just to hang out, just like any of the general stuff. Like during the day, I'm spending as much time as I can downstairs and not upstairs, just willowing away up here, waiting for news and editing video all day long. So it's been super beneficial for me personally, because I'm just in I feel like I'm so much happier now than I was even a year ago when I was dealing with stomach problems and making the Mortal Kombat Legacy and doing all this stuff and right, I'm just so much happier now. So we've had, yes, I am pregnant, chat, okay? Get the word around, spread the word. We've already thought of names for boys and girls. I guess I'll
say it.
Should we not say what?
No, you shouldn't announce that yet. No.
Should we not? Okay. No?
You don't even know it's a boy or girl.
But that's why we say both.
Yes, but you don't start naming names yet. No. That is sort of a poll. You put down gender. see how many people,
Oh.
it's a boy or girl.
Oh man, but I'm excited for both names though. That's the thing.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
So that's gonna be.
Because the thing is, the chat's like he's gonna name the kid Cloud or Rock Howard or something.
That's the thing. You need a poll where you put names in there. Put the real name in there and see how many.
Okay, so should we do it that way?
Yeah. But not now. When we figure out the gender.
But I want. Okay, here's the thing. I want to be excited about. If it's a boy, I'm still excited about the girl's name, and if it's a girl, I'm still excited about the boy's name.
I know. But you need it patient. Patient.
Everyone's like, but he's gonna name his kid Ken Masters and shit. I have to address this, honey. He's gonna name the child Fulgor. Okay, so the thing is, if it's a boy, I really am super jazzed about the girl's name. I think we did. Did we not? Did we not? Is it not? I do really like that name, yeah. I do. I really want to tell everyone. That's what I want to name my kid. When we find out the gender, we're going to know, right? And then we're going to have a stream where we talk about it. Where we're going to be like, we want to tell everybody if our baby's going to be a boy or a girl. We also want to tell the names. Before we tell everyone, we're going to put up a poll of the girl names and the boy names. And one of those options is going to be correct on each side. And the chat will have to choose which one's correct. If they successfully choose, right, a girl or a boy, and if it's like either obviously a girl or a boy and the right name, and that's the majority vote, I'll put in like 250 gift subs or some shit like that. But it's a tough thing because not only do you have to choose between 1 and 5 of 5 names, you also got to choose whether or not, you know, it's a boy or a girl. You have to make the choice there. And it has to be the majority vote. It has to be the majority vote. It's got to be. So you might want to be here on that stream whenever I announce it. I'm so pumped for this. I really wanted to talk about what our kid's name was going to be today.
It's more exciting to go to.
But I understand. I get, but yeah.
Spoilers.
I just came up with that, and you're right. You're right.
Spoilers.
So happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. Happy Valentine's Day. It was actually a big part of us moving, you know, and that's why I was saying it was weird how everything just sort of worked out in this situation. It just happened, and it was perfect timing because the whole point of us moving was that we had the ample space for working environments away from, you know, family environments, and that's exactly what this room is, which is really cool. It was actually the vision that Jessica had for this office when we first moved in. It was like, we can make this like a completely separate thing from the rest of the house. Rollback Netcode Christensen? Wow!
But isn't that fun, though?
Chat's connecting to me on a metaphysical level.
See, isn't that fun that you don't do spoilers?
Rollback Netcode Christensen. Can we name our kid 60 FPS?
I've never heard of a number for the name, but...
Like actual 60 FPS. We can name our kid 60 FPS. I think we could do it. I think it's possible. I think if we bribe the right people, we could name our kids 60 FPS. Everyone's correct. I am pregnant. I am going to be the I'm going to birth a child myself. Jessica's going to assist me, and that's what the next season of Assist Me is going to be all about. It's going to be Jessica assisting me in male pregnancy. We're going to birth a child into the world. The child will be birthed through the netcode. This is the history that you all have created. We're not going to be at EVO this year. And that's tough for me because I have not missed an EVO in 13 years. We started going, actually JJ was there at the first one. JJ was there for every single one. You went to every single EVO I did because we always made it a trip to Vegas. Me and Jessica have been going to EVO for 13 years. 2007 was our first time we could actually afford it. And all I'll say is that it's tough because I know a lot of people look forward to me being at EVO. I do know that the guys are going to be at EVO, right? I do know that Steve, actually I don't know exactly. Steve, Kenny, and Simmons have expressed the idea of going to EVO, but I don't have any confirmations because I don't want to leave them with any prerequisites, or I don't want to have to dictate their trips, right? If they want to do certain things. I'm not going to tell them to do a panel. I'm not going to tell them to do signups. They might just be there, but we would let you guys know what's happening. However, on the opposite side of things, since I'm going to be home during EVO, anticipating the birth of our child around that time frame, within close proximity, within like a couple weeks is going to be the time frame. I will be doing something that I've never done before, and that is watching Evo from home with the chat. I've never actually watched Evo as like a viewer, you know, like on the outside, and watching Evo from a spectator's standpoint, since I'm always there and around the stuff as it's happening. I'll actually be with you guys watching Evo, which is going to actually be kind of awesome. We'll be able to celebrate all the cool Marvel 2 stuff that's happening. We'll be able to watch all the announcements. We'll be able to be here at least with each other while everyone else is out there enjoying Evo and being in Vegas, which is what I've been doing for the past 13 years. But that'll be really cool, and I hope that'll be okay. I've been working with the Evo guys for 8 years going now, and they've allowed us to restream Japan Evo and things of the like. So I'm assuming that they'll be okay with some of the restream of regular Evo. So I'm looking forward to it. Me and JJ have a big challenge ahead of us, but we have more support family-wise, and we have more support emotionally from you guys than I think anyone could possibly ask for. And I'm not even gonna say monetarily, because you guys have given us literally everything. You guys have given us the home that we live in. You've given us the ability to do what we love and to make careers out of it, and that is something that
And also to keep Benny healthy.
we're forever grateful for. Yeah, keep our puppers healthy. Benny is tired.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Beanie, are you okay? Whoa, I'm okay. Deku put in 10. The baby's initials shall be MVC. Wow. Roku, thank you for the 777. Although I have not thought of that. Baby's initials will be MVC.